Hello, welcome to Tabletop Games. I'm your host, Anthony.
And I'm Francis.
And today we're doing a culling of our collection.
We're culling the collection.
And for those of you who don't know what culling means,
it's a collection.
yes, so culling is kind of a weird word that we use because not everybody uses the word culling.
Oh, they don't?
No.
Oh.
In fact, in the chat, they said they had to look that word up because it was
really
not a common word.
Oh.
Culling, I guess you could say like pruning, maybe.
Pruning, yeah, sure.
Reducing, taking away,
sparking joy.
Yeah, you could say that if you're a Marie Kondo fan.
Yeah.
But we are going to take a look at our collection behind us, and we're going to find out what in this collection
behind us and in front of us.
Well, not today.
And around the corner. Yeah.
Well, today we're just doing behind us. So we have well, just to give you a little scope here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 4x4 Calyx shelves from IKEA.
Yes. And a box throne
plus a couple of built-in shelves plus some shelves behind our studio as well as a side IKEA
and the dining room table
and our dining room table. So we have games like everywhere.
Yeah.
We are literally out of shelf space, and instead of buying yet another Calyx, I think it's time for us to make a little bit of room on our shelves because why not?
We do this with some frequency, but I feel like we haven't in the last couple of years. I don't know why.
We haven't done a culling in a long time.
Yeah.
And I think it's a good opportunity for us to get a nice stack of games to donate to a good charity, a nice stack of games to test out our marketplace with. Yeah. Because we always, need to see how that thing works because
everybody else is listing and selling their games.
Yeah, so we might as well join that party too. Yeah. So we'll pick a select few that we want to do for that as well.
Yeah.
But with that said, so I'm sure you all are eagerly looking behind us.
Giveaways too.
Oh, maybe we'll do some giveaways. Yeah. And we're gonna let we have our patrons on with us. Those that could join us, they're gonna help us pick out some games to do giveaways, which would be cool too. I think it just really helps us kind of shake up the collection. And see where we're going. So you see it behind us. I'm going to move. Yes, thin herd. Exactly. If you look behind us, there are a couple of things you'll notice. We have, if I move us over to this side, see, I can do that. We have this whole side of the shelving too. But we'll start here.
Start in the red area.
I think that makes the most sense.
Yeah, I color coded our collection, and I don't know. I kind of regret it. It looks nice, but it is actually very difficult to find anything.
Yeah.
And you need to find it.
So what we're going to do is we're going to start with this side here. This side here.
Ken says there's 2 different cameras at the same time. We see 1.5 of Francis. Yes, that is.
Oh, yes. You do see the half of her, so it could be a little disorienting. But we are going to be moving out of this camera.
Yes.
And going back to the shelving, and then you'll see what's going on there. So if I do this, we should have
disappeared.
Where
did we go?
All right, so let's go back and
do
our thing, right?
I'm just gonna stand here while you stand there.
All right, so we're gonna be
okay, so this is like a Vanna situation. I'll get up too.
We're gonna start. We'll start in this. Yes,
once you
Vanna away. Nobody wants to look at me Vanna waiting.
This is where we're starting. So I don't know, how should we do this? I'm thinking we should probably go one by one.
I think we should go one section by one section. We should list the games out. We'll talk about them for a moment, and then we'll move on. There's a lot of games to cover, so.
Okay.
Now you'll notice there's a whole bunch of games on top. Those games are newer-ish.
Yeah.
They may or may not become part of this, if hopefully we get to them because they just don't have a home. That's why they're on top right now.
That's why they're up here in pride of place.
Yes, they're in our pride of place.
You should put your face on there so they can see you talking too.
My little face. Actually, you know what? I can bring myself up into the other into the corner. Yeah, and I can shrink us down a little bit.
And I'm not going to pull all of these down.
Yeah. So here we go. How about this? I just don't want it to be too weird on people because now that they see you like twice.
I don't know. Is that weird?
It is kind of weird, but go ahead. Yeah, because it's like, I don't know.
It is a little bit bizarre, isn't it?
Yeah, that's why I didn't like that. So I'm going to hide that again.
Well, can you just make it you? Okay.
I mean, I could make it me, but all right. Go ahead.
Okay.
So let's start with the first one.
All right. So we have the Path of Light and Shadow.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to keep this one?
Do I want to keep the Path of Light and Shadow? Yes, I do.
Okay.
See, look, I'll be up here, and it'll be as if I'm like talking to you.
Okay, well, I'm not looking at you though.
Oh, okay.
Aggro, we're keeping.
I'll take it.
What?
So Path of Light and Shadow, we can give you a little backstory on that too.
Goodness, so we're going to talk about every
Not every game, but games that are near and dear to my heart. So Path of Light and Shadow, I've been wanting to play for so long. We found it at the game store, but I looked at it for such a long time. I actually did a trade for it, got it, took it out one day. We never played it. So that is one that I want to play. Okay. Number 2 is Aggro. Aggro, we like Aggro, right?
Yeah, Aggro we like a lot. I just pulled Aggro out the other day.
Okay.
Because I think I'm going to feature it in something coming up. But
very good.
Yeah, really cool, really heavy worker placement game.
Okay.
Uwe Rosenberg at the gates of Luoyang.
That's part of our Rosenberg collection.
It's part of our Rosenberg collection. We have,
or as you call him, Uwe Rosenberg.
When we first started doing game videos, I had to print it. I was very nervous. I'm still very nervous in front of like the camera. So Anthony makes fun of me. Because I used to say Uwe.
One of her takes was Uwe Rosenberg. I was like, there you go.
He's like, that's not right.
Yeah, I was like, we should have used that one. What do you got?
Let's see, Grim Forest.
Grim Forest.
So here's one we haven't. I feel like we got this and then we never.
We played it once with the kids.
Yeah. Do the kids like it? Do the kids want to keep
it? They were lukewarm on it.
Have you guys played this one?
Grim Forest. Thoughts? It's kind of take thatty.
Yeah, I don't. Do you want to make a pile? Maybe start making a pile of like stuff we're not sure about.
I'll put them on the table.
Okay, here.
All right, so Grim Forest is on the table. It's the maybe. It's got one. This is the 1 foot out the door table.
Yeah. We have Call to Adventure.
That's on the 1 foot out the door
No,
table.
It's not.
Oh, okay. That goes back.
I love this game.
You're not even in the camera. You're in the wrong camera. The camera's right there. Look at the ring light.
I love this game.
There you go.
My camera's right here. I love this game. And we actually have also the Name of the Wind expansion.
Okay, we're keeping that too.
What?
We'll keep that too.
Anthony doesn't like this game as much as I do because why?
Why? I don't know. It just feels samey to me.
It is samey, but it's fun. It's a good experience.
It's not bad.
I like making the stories.
It's not bad.
All right, we've got Arkham Horror Final Hour.
Table of
maybe not.
Yeah, I'm kind of over Cthulhu.
Okay. Oh, Pantone.
That's a good game.
That's cute. I like this game.
It's a good game for people who don't really want a game that's heavy on like story and theme and just kind of like a really cool, make shapes with colors, draw pictures with colored swatches. It's really neat.
All right. Pixie Queen. What do you think of this one? I actually really did enjoy this.
It's a fun game.
It is fun.
It's a little take thatty, but
it's very take thatty actually.
But it was fun.
And as a matter of fact, I might want to try this one maybe with the kids.
Yeah, I think let's hold on to Pixie Queen.
Okay.
Next.
Forge War.
That is Cephalofair Games.
Cephalofair.
Yeah. Same makers as Gloomhaven. I think Forge War. My personal opinion, I think Forge War is a better game. So you can keep that. Put it on the shelf.
Okay. All right. We have Patchwork. That's Uwe.
Yep. I think that's part of our Uwe collection. That'll stay.
Legendary Inventors. This was not a bad game.
It was okay. It was light. Real light.
Yeah. Do you want to put it on the table?
I think we might. Oh, nice.
What?
No, you said you got Sleeping Gods.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess let's put it on the table.
Put it on the table.
I don't know. I think it's too light for us to play. And there's other
letter games we played before this one.
Games that. Yeah, I did like it though.
All right, we'll table it. Emotet Duel. That's unopened. We haven't opened it, so that'll stay for now.
All right, you've got your dwarves.
I'm gonna sell that one.
You have, we have the dwarves, and then we have the dwarves, the saga expansion. We have 2.
Yep, we're gonna sell the whole kit.
All right, out it goes.
I backed out on Kickstarter a long time ago. It took like 3 years to fulfill. Finally got it, played it once, and I was like, meh.
You were like,
yeah, I think Gloomhaven's good, but I think it's overrated. I'll be honest.
Vladish Dungeon Pets.
I like that game.
Me too.
I like Dungeon Pets and Dungeon Lords is something that everybody should have in their collection.
Anybody and everyone.
Anyone and everyone.
This is Terraforming Mars Ares Expedition.
That is actually just make sure that's not a prototype.
This might be a prototype version. If it is, then we can.
Well, we're not gonna trade it. We could probably give that to somebody if it's a prototype. Just making sure, folks, because we get a lot of prototypes up in here. This is not. This is the real deal.
Yeah,
So this is definitely staying. I like this one.
Yeah.
I like this one better than the full version because it's easier to play.
It's quicker.
Yeah.
It's much quicker. Well, yeah, like quicker to the table. All right. Cool. One row done.
That's one column done.
What's that? One column. The Legacy of
Duke de Crazy. I like that game a lot.
This was one of the first games that we played together.
Mm-hmm. So that's a good game.
Yeah.
Not many people talk about that one. I think it's really cool.
Yeah, this is a game we should probably. I kind of want to feature that one too.
It would be cool to cover. Yeah.
Shipyard by Vladimir Sushi.
Shipyard. Yeah. So this is another.
I like this one.
This is a pretty interesting rondel. Pretty cool one. One of the first games I'd gotten. Actually, my buddy bought it and gave it to me because he opened it up and saw the pieces and was like, "Nope." And he's like, "You can have it, man." I'm like, "All right." We played it once. I was like, "It's actually a really good game."
So you're keeping it?
Yeah. So I'm keeping it. Shipyard is just there's sentimental value there.
Mage Knight.
Mage Knight. That is an absolute give to charity game. It's actually that Mage Knight has a full broken token insert as well.
Yeah, it does.
And it's got every expansion in it.
Yeah. And we have to do a playthrough of this.
At some point. Yep. So yeah, that'll go on the charity shelf.
All right. Wait, it's going on the charity shelf?
No, I'm kidding.
Okay, your charity shelf.
Oh, okay.
All right, we have Old Rococo.
The original Rococo. Look at that.
It's a gem.
That is a hidden gem.
What do you want to do with this?
It would hurt me to get rid of that.
What?
It would hurt me to get rid of that.
It would hurt you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because it's such a good game.
Okay, we're not doing a great job at this yet.
Well, I mean, if we go through the collection and everything is such a good game, then
yeah. Oh, here's one for the table.
Ah, Newton. Yeah.
What do you guys think of Newton? Curious. Have you played? Do you like it? I'll be honest with you. I don't know why all of our box lids are on upside down from the back of the thing. This was one that we played incorrectly because we were taught the game incorrectly, but I loved it the way that we played it.
Mm-hmm.
And then when we played it the correct way, which was actually a bit easier, I didn't like the game as much.
No.
So if I'm choosing to keep stuff that we like really love to play, I probably wouldn't pick Newton. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it goes on the table. Okay. Jeff, Mage Knight is like one of the best solo games, in my opinion. The games that you can solo. I think it's just adventure RPG games. It's amazing for solo.
We covered it recently on our Overland Adventure
games. Yeah, we did.
List. Okay, we have Atelier, the painter's studio.
Yeah.
This was kind of meh. I mean, it was good.
It's all right, but it's not something we'll play.
Yeah, I think we could probably get rid of this.
Yep, put it on the table.
For the record, I did like this game. It was kind of like Bob Ross, if you've played Bob Ross, but more serious with actual art. So if you know somebody who's like an actual like appreciates historical like art,
it's like Bob Ross without the Bob Ross.
I know. And what fun is that?
There's no fun in that.
We have Zhangguo. I like this.
Oh, Zhangguo. I like that too.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that was easy.
Yeah.
What's your game? Yeah.
What's your game?
This is the problem. Like we go through these, and I'm just like, I don't want to play that. So many good games, like older games.
Mm-hmm.
Terraforming Mars.
Yeah, keep it.
Keep it.
Yeah, of course. You have to have that in your collection.
We also have Venus Next.
Unopened, right?
Unopened. Yeah. And Prelude, we're keeping that.
Yeah, we have a lot of expansions for it.
What is this? Tribes, Dawn of Humanity.
Don't think we'll play that again.
No, this was yeah. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna play this again. It was kind of light. It was good.
Yeah.
I think we might have played it with the kids once or twice. But we'll get rid of that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. First
Martians. I wanted to love this game. This is the Martian sci-fi version of Robinson Crusoe.
Yeah.
And it just is not
It
fun.
fell kind of flat,
Fell
actually.
hard flat.
Yeah. All right. So out it goes.
We should fix all the covers. Yeah, we probably should.
I don't know why all of our covers are on upside down. It's very weird.
I guess it just happens. Yeah. Well, when you see that, before you put it on the table, just fix it.
There. We'll have to go through all these anyway. Make sure everything's. Oh, we can't get rid of this one. What?
No, we have a question. So you two have helped me start my addiction of board game collection.
Oh, nice.
From Jacob. Have you been playing your whole lives, or when did you start? I had been playing board games since I was a kid. With Hero Quest was like my first. Hero Quest, Crossbows and Catapults, Axis and Allies, Risk, all that, and then I broke into the hobby gaming in around 2014 ish. So maybe even sooner than probably around 2012. And then played for a few years and then started doing videos around 2014. And that's when I brought Frances in later on. Was it like 2016? 16 probably. And that's when I introduced her to the hobby.
Yeah. I was like your standard, like 1980s, 1990s board games around the table, like Sorry and Trouble and
all the heavy games. Yeah. All Monopoly.
Well, when we played a lot of Risk and when we met, we started playing a lot of like Scrabble and chess. And I think he got tired of that pretty quickly.
Yeah, that gets old quick.
He's like, can I he's like, in the trunk of my car, I have a real game.
Well, started in the 70s.
I was like, okay. But it was actually the Gallerist and he had Viticulture. So we played those two and I was like completely hooked. So. All right.
Hook,
go. Line, and sinker. We have Goa.
We can't get rid of Goa.
We can't get rid of Goa.
That was a gift. That was a gift from our friend Gary. Yeah. Gary, who was on our
he was on our
crowdfunding stream, Fedigator.
Stone Age. We can't get rid of Stone Age. It's like a classic. Right?
Yeah, I like Stone Age. Actually, it's a good game. Stone Age is a really good game.
Yeah. Let's see. Fort. I actually didn't mind.
Fort's a good game. That's a good game.
This is a good game. And we're not fans of like Root, obviously, and like Vast, kind of like meh. But this is nothing like that. It's still asymmetrical.
No, this one's actually fun.
But it's really good. Is
that what you're saying?
This one's that is what I'm saying.
Yeah, like
for me,
we weren't fans of Root and Vast, but this one's actually fun. But actually, this one's fun.
No, it's actually a really good game. So I'll keep that. All right. We have Western Legends.
That's a cool game.
This is a very cool game.
Yeah.
Did we play this recently?
Not recently, but it is a cool game. That's one I want to eventually get the boys on.
See, this one is.
I think they'll like that because it's an open world Western.
This one's on.
Excuse you. Yeah, it's an open world Western where you basically just go out and do whatever you want.
What was the other game I'm thinking of? That's an open world Western game. Oh, this is actually the game.
That would be the one, yeah. Oh, is it called Western Legends by any chance?
You're kind of a Western legend.
Yeah.
All right, so we actually have I think like almost the whole series of these.
Near and far. Yeah.
Ryan Lockout games.
Yep. So yeah, we'll keep those.
Yeah.
We like the Lockout games. We have the Red Ravens.
We have time.
When we have time, yeah.
Ouch. Oh.
Yeah.
Heavy.
Oh, Vinos.
Keeping it.
So this is part of our Lacerda line, and Lacerda has a special place in our collection.
This box is a little bit busted.
I think we received it like that.
Oh. Okay.
I've had Vinos for a very long time. I think I backed that one on Kickstarter many, many moons ago.
All right. Let's see. Here we go. So this is our Tricurian shelf. I'm not going to take them all off.
Okay. So Tricurian.
But we do have. Okay. So here though.
Okay.
So we have base Tricurian, which by the way, near and dear to my heart, because this was the very first game that I picked out by myself at Gen Con.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, look, I think this looks like a great game. I'm going to learn it. I'm going to teach it. And I did that. And it was very good. It's my favorite. And that was the first time that we started working with Mind Clash. So there's that. And then we have Dalgard's Academy expansion. And we also have Dalgard's Academy expansion, the prototype.
Oh, so put that in the prototype pile.
Okay, where's the prototype pile?
It's over there, off camera. Just start one. We have so many prototypes taking up shelf space, folks. You have no idea.
All right. Tapestry. A civilization game.
Yeah, not sure we'll play this one again.
Yeah, I think this one will go. Not that it's not.
It's a beautiful game.
It's a gorgeous game.
Gorgeous game.
Not
a Civ game, and I like Civ games. So
we reviewed Tapestry, didn't we?
We did.
Okay. So you can go watch our thoughts on that.
Yeah, it is beautiful.
Time.
But
Orleans.
Yeah. All right, so that one, Orleans, really good game.
This one too. It's like somebody like an elf down.
Which one of those games you grab it as you evacuate the house? Can you? If we can only take one. What if? And the fire alarm goes off? We can only take one game. Which one comes with us?
Ooh. Which one would you take?
I'd probably grab Rococo. That camera just turned off.
Uh-oh.
So you might want to go fix that. Bad boy. The battery die?
Is it on?
Oh, it's on now.
Yeah.
Is there a timer on it?
I don't know.
We may
30
have
minutes maybe.
Oh.
It's not dead.
No, okay. Well, I just have to tell you when it happens.
Yeah, you would take Rococo?
Bump it up to 3. Yeah, that's tough. I would take Rococo out of here. Maybe. I don't know.
Well, if you didn't take Rococo, I probably would.
I might take. No, I'll tell you what.
Or
Ask me this question in 2 weeks.
Oh, because you're waiting on that one, aren't you?
Because it'll be ISS Vanguard that I take out.
Yeah. Well, you won't have to take it because it's not here yet.
So in 2 weeks.
Discoveries. The Journals of Lewis and Clark.
I like that game. Stays.
This was a very good game.
To tell you about Discoveries, I had bought that at Gen Con one year, the year it came out.
Mm-hmm.
Really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But I was really more soloing games, so I couldn't play it a lot, so I traded it away.
Yeah.
And then after we played Lewis and Clark not too long ago, I went out and picked it up again.
Yeah. That was one of the ones that you'd gotten rid of and then did. This is a prototype for Toongaroo.
Toongaroo, that goes in our prototype pile. Moving along.
All right. La Granja, or as Anthony says, La Granja.
La Granja, that's another one.
Did you say that when you reviewed this game?
That's another one that I traded away and had to go get back again. So not making that mistake again.
No.
Stays in the collection.
Yes. Welcome to Your Perfect Home.
I like that's part of our Roll and Write series, and I think we have
those are always good.
We have a nice robust. They're good. They travel really, really well.
Oh, this is Dawn of Technology expansion for Tricarian. Okay.
For what?
Tricarian, another expansion. All right. Pioneers.
Probably not something we'll play again.
Yeah, this one's on upside down too. It's very weird that we do that. Yeah, this is sort of like it's kind of like I don't know, it's like a route building kind of reminds you of Ticket
We played that
sort of thing.
at PAX. We got that
we
one.
did, yeah.
I'm not a huge fan of it.
Yeah.
We played it like once or twice, and I'm like,
Yeah. And we're really selling these.
Yeah, like
the ones we're getting
obviously, if it's leaving the collection, we're not in love with it, right?
We have Aeon's End.
Aeon's End, we're keeping that one. That's a classic. It's a great game.
A really
good co-op, good solo game. There's so much content for Aeon's End, I just stopped collecting it. Unfair.
Now, we have Unfair.
Yeah.
Unfair, don't we?
Yeah. Can I have that one for a second?
Yeah.
Not that I'm going to put it on the table. I just want to look at. I want to make sure this is not a prototype.
Oh, okay.
And that's the real deal.
Herbaceous.
This is the real deal. Yeah. Unfair is staying. We have Unfair. We have Funfair. Love both of these. We're big fans of carnival games.
Yeah.
We just did 10 Penny Parks. We really enjoyed that one too. So here you go.
Thank you. Okay. Grand Austrian Hotel.
Oh, that's not going anywhere.
No.
You kidding me?
Like, why ask? San Juan.
Classic.
This is a classic.
Classic.
This was a gift.
It was. Can't get rid of gifts.
All right. Here's one. How about Altiplano.
Altiplano we haven't played yet,
I know.
but I want to play it.
I know, me too.
So I don't. We can't get rid of it.
I
think I traded for that one.
Yeah, you did trade for this one.
Yeah.
We waited a while to get it. It was one of those ones we kept looking at and then never played.
Now we own it, and now it's sitting there. But we'll have to play it one day.
Here, photosynthesis.
That one's gone.
Bye. Yeah, I was really surprised by this one. Not that it's a bad game, but it's very, very take thatty.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be like a cute, fun, like tree game. No, area control and very take thatty. Like, I will kill your trees.
Yeah, it's not good.
All right, that was another column. Beyond the Sun.
Oh, I love that game.
This game. When did this come out recently, or have we just had it for a while and didn't play it? Because we played it like last year.
No, we got it. We bought it late.
Was so good.
Yes.
I think this was one of my favorite games that I played in like the last year. I really, really love this game.
Yep.
It got me, I told you, I'm on like a tech tree thing. All right, Dice Settlers. What do you think? Meh. We have Dice Settlers, and we also have
the expansion. I like, hold on to that one.
Okay.
I like that one.
Yeah.
And I want to play the expansion.
I want to play the expansion, which we have not played.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like the Dice Settlers I think we might have done a playthrough for that when it was NSKN Games. Remember? Before Board and Dice took it over. We have Haven by Red Raven. The Battle for Haven Begins.
Well, 2 Dungeon Pet games, Dungeon Pets and Dungeon Lords.
You know what? This is a really good 2-player game.
Yeah, Haven was good.
This was a really good 2-player game.
Yeah, hold on to that one.
That I completely forgot about. This was cool.
Dimension? Yeah, that's a neat game.
This is it's like an abstract, like stacking balls game. We have a video about it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, not one we bring out with the kids, but definitely good still. All right, Fields of Green.
I like that game, actually.
Yeah, this was a good one too. This is another old one.
It's like a tableau builder with cards, and you're building a farm, really. I thought it was a really good game.
It's all about building a farm.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I like that
one. Mercado de Lisboa. This is actually a prototype.
Oh, that is?
Yeah.
Okay, so put it in the prototype pile.
Doesn't look like a prototype.
No, they don't. That's the tricky part.
This
Freshwater Fly.
Freshwater Fly. This is such a good game.
Love that game.
Yes. I like we have a couple of really good fishing games, actually.
Every fishing game we have is really good.
Yeah, this is very good. So we'll keep this one. We have Teotihuacan, City of the Gods. You like this one?
I do. More than you do.
Yeah, it was my favorite. But it was okay. But you really loved it. But I liked the what was the other one we just played? That it was like
To Want and Sue You? To Want and Sue You? I think it was To Want and Sue You.
And then we have the expansion for that too, so we'll keep that. Oh, I just talked about this game the other day.
Four Gods.
Four Gods. Does anybody remember this game? Does anyone in our chat know what this game is? I'm curious. Seriously, because this was like...
That's a real-time game where you're tile laying in real time.
Yeah, we have our video on this. We actually time-lapsed it because you're doing it in real time. We couldn't stop the video and you didn't want to like take time to talk or anything. What do you think about this, and do I keep it?
Probably not. We're not going to play that again.
Yeah. It was good, though.
Yeah.
Right, there you go.
Watching you talk, it's like there's a delay on your camera versus mine.
Oh, is there?
A slight delay, yeah. Okay. I don't know why.
Where are we? Oh, Underwater Cities. New discoveries, guys.
So Underwater Cities expansion.
That's the expansion. We're keeping that because I haven't played it yet.
Yep.
I want to. Okay, this is the Magnificent.
Mm-hmm.
I really liked this game.
It is probably the worst art
so dark
in a board game.
It actually
ever
blends in with my shirt.
Yeah.
Like you can't even tell.
It's so dark. The game itself, the components, everything is just dark keytones.
It's really dark, yeah.
All right, Eric, have a good night.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to play.
You won't miss any giveaways. We'll do, if we do any, it'll be for all, everybody. You'll all be able to participate.
Yeah, we're not giving anything away right now.
Not fair to those who can't make it and are in different time zones and stuff.
Yeah. What do you want to keep this? Do you want to give it another shot?
I think we'll give it one more shot, and then maybe it'll make the second culling.
Okay. It'll survive for another culling.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Endeavor.
I like Endeavor.
This is a really good game.
This is one we don't play enough.
We don't play this enough. Would you say this is one of your favorite games?
Endeavor, it is definitely up there for sure.
Lewis and Clark.
This is another one that's up there for me.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I was thinking about this with Discoveries, but it's like the same game.
Yeah, it's a really good game.
All right, we've got Fields of Arle.
Just classic.
Fields of Arle.
Fields of Arle. It's a Uwe game. We can't get rid of any Uwe games. I would feel blasphemous.
And then we have Viticulture with the Tuscany expansion.
Viticulture we like.
Yeah, I love Viticulture.
Yep.
Love it, love it, love it. All right, moving on. Can you?
I'm going to move myself to the other side.
That way it looks like I'm actually looking at you.
Yep. All right, I'm going to stop recording for a moment. Let's take a quick second to cut it. All right.
Okay. Sounds good. What does everybody think about our call so far? I think anybody wants.
They're just chatting it up with you. Make myself bigger.
Wish I had like a drink or a cup of coffee.
This isn't epic. We finished almost we're halfway done already.
I know. I feel like we might even be able to flip it around and do the other side.
Nope. I want to keep this to an hour.
Okay.
Maybe just over, and that way it's a nice quick experience. We have well, here's the deal, right? The other side of the room has an extra calyx.
Oh, that's
so
right.
It's about 33% bigger than what we're doing now. So it's even more games.
I could pull off 2 columns of that calyx tonight if we have time.
No, we're not doing that. Why would we do part of that?
Some of my favorite games are.
Yeah, but I would save that for the next episode. Come on, we gotta have some really good, because I want to get through the top of this if we can do that too.
Yes. What was so for you guys that are on the chat?
Hold on, before we go, I want to fix this delay because your voice
is bad.
Yeah.
Oh.
But the problem is, like, I hear you talking, and I see you on the video delayed.
Oh yeah.
And I'm not.
Oh.
So it's that camera.
Well, yeah, I know, because that's the data has to travel further.
What do you mean it has to travel further?
It has a longer cord. It's got longer to travel. That is exactly how that works. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It has like pit stops it has to take. It's connected to like 2 different hubs.
It's not at all.
Somebody tell me I'm right, please.
What I want to do is unplug it and plug it back in.
The camera?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're just taking a pause, folks. We're going to get right back to it in a minute. I just want to make sure Oh, the sound is good. It's the I think it's the sync up of her talking versus the audio. Yeah.
Is that better? Testing?
No, you're a little bit. You're not seeing it delayed on your end?
They're fine.
Like her voice and her mouth movements. If you guys are seeing it fine, then I'm good with it.
You're also on StreamYard, right? So
yeah, I don't know how it's lining you up. So if it's fixing it, then I'm great. If they're not seeing it delayed, then we're good to go.
I'll just talk like this. Yeah. You don't know.
I'm good with it. So we can continue on. So let's move on. Where's the next game?
We have Nippon.
Oh, I like that game.
Really?
We haven't played it yet, but I like the way it looks. I read the rules. It's another What's Your Game, right?
It's a What's Your Game, and we like
What's Your Game. I tell you, like, they make good.
They really make good games.
Good Euros.
Yeah,
they're thematic. They're fun. They're pretty.
These are like the Euros that I miss, though. Like, this game is not from. It's 2015.
Yeah, they're good. They're seeing it good, so I think we're fine.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. I just want to make sure, guys.
Fine. All right, so that one's staying.
Yeah, we're gonna hold on to that because I really like it. Like I said, What's Your Game? Like, I don't know what it is about their games, but every time I see them, they look beautiful and they're fun.
Yeah, they do a really good job. We'll see if there's a little blah. Dream Home.
Dream Home.
You like this game?
It's upside down.
Also upside down. They're all upside down.
All the boxes are upside down.
Yeah.
That's a cool game. I think there's an expansion that we don't have for that. by the
That's
way.
true, actually. Yes, there is.
We should probably look into that because this was a good game.
It still is a good game, yeah.
Yeah. It
Alright.
was and it still is. Here you go.
All right, put that on the list
It's a keeper.
for our
In
shopping.
fact, we're looking to expand on that one.
Yes. Rattle battle, grab the loot. This was the Harrison.
Yeah, so this
You have
this
to
one
keep it.
this one I have to keep it. It's near and dear to my heart. It's not a good game. It really just isn't. It has a cool dice mechanic, but it just really, I don't mind the game.
But the box is what you play in.
You play in the box lid. You take the dice and you drop them into the box, and they're your ships. And wherever they land, that's like their proximity to everybody else, and then you fight based on that. You're pirates, and it's a pirate game. You upgrade your ship, you get better cannons stuff. My oldest son Harrison, he did a video playthrough with me of that game back way long ago when he was like 7. Yeah, 7 or 8.
10 years ago.
Yeah, it was about 10 years ago, and it was his first video. And he played with us more recently on Moonrakers.
Yes.
Where he had like super long hair now,
which he has
since cut, and that was one of my happiest moments when all my boys finally cut their hair.
Yeah. It's the trend right now. All right, we have Empires of the North. We've got a lot of these. We have Empires of the North. We have
No, there's just one.
Imperial. What's that?
There's just one of them.
No, there's Empires of the North. There's
Imperial
another one.
Settlers is not
It's different.
in
It's
the
different.
same.
Well, this is called Imperial Settlers, Empires of the North.
Oh yeah, so the 156 Sunny Street, the expansion. Yeah, we definitely want to get that.
Yeah.
So yeah, Empires of the North was a newer. I would call it a re-implementation of Imperial Settlers, or like just slight change to it.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was enough of a change to it to warrant it,
Mhm.
to be honest. So I don't think I'd play it anymore.
Yeah, I think we could probably get.
We could probably get rid of that one. So
yeah, okay.
It just feels like
Yeah.
the other one, but not as good. So I'm like, I'll just play Imperial Settlers.
Play the good one. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So there you go. Empires in the North is being called
My City.
My City. That's a good one.
This is a good one. It's one that we again have to set aside time
to do
play
it. Yeah,
because it is a campaign.
I agree.
So, okay, we'll keep it. Islebound.
That's
Ryan Lockhart.
Lockett Red Raven. That stays. There's certain ones that just stay. You know what I mean?
Everdell, and we have Everdell Pearl.
Yeah, those don't even come off the shelf.
Yeah, I won't even.
We just move along on that one.
Curious Cargo.
Like
also
that.
A great 2-player game.
Yep.
Heroes of Terranoth.
What is that? Heroes of Terranoth. Okay, I traded for that one.
Yes, so we want to keep it.
Heroes of Terranoth. So they made Warhammer, for those of you who don't know that one, they made a Warhammer adventure card game.
Yeah.
Fantasy Flight did.
Mm-hmm.
Right before they lost the Warhammer
licensing
IP to do that. So then they basically just re-themed that same game in Terranoth, which is their own IP. And made this one, so it was real quick to throw out there. I think it's designed by the Sadler brothers, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yes, Adam Brady.
Yes. So I really liked the Warhammer one, but obviously it will never expand it. So I bought this one, and so I traded for this one instead, and I don't think they've ever expanded it. So dead end both ways. Doesn't matter.
All right.
That's another Red Raven.
Another Red Raven.
Another one that stays.
Wingspan.
Wingspan. I don't know. Do we play that one?
Do we play it? Yes.
Then we keep it.
Okay. I mean, we don't. It's not like we play it all the time.
Right.
But
it's a nice game.
It's a good one to bring out, especially like I taught my mom how to play that kind of thing. Ragusa.
I think we only played that once. Yeah.
I think we played
that was a neat one.
One time. This was about building your. This was a really cool one, actually.
Yeah, there was like spatial, right?
Did we do a playthrough on this? We didn't. We should.
Yeah.
Because this was you're like building. It's like instead of placing tiles, you're actually building around like cities that are sort of hexes, and then you get points based on like sort of like area control. But again, you're not placing tiles. You're building these like gates like around cities and stuff, which is pretty cool.
So I think we hold on to that one for now.
It's different. I like seeing different mechanics. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that one's different.
And then New York Zoo will keep.
New York Zoo. Yep.
Sleeping Gods. This is a prototype.
Oh, that's a prototype. Goes in the prototype box.
Prototype. Isle Sky.
Oh, that's a great game.
It's a great game.
Isle of
Do you
Skies.
remember we played this at was it Gen Con we played this?
I think so.
With like kids? Like there were kids there?
Yeah, there were
That were,
kids
like,
playing it. It
kicking
was
our
almost
butts
they
at
kicked
this
our
game.
butts at that game. They were really good.
They were very good. All right. Uwe Rosenberg, Newsford.
Newsford. All right, that's a cool game. It's a lighter game. That's that fishing village game, right?
This is a lighter fishing game. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah.
I'm a sucker for Uwe games.
Pan Am.
Pan Am's a great game. That's Stan.
Yeah.
Stays. That's
I guess
a
our last culling was pretty good.
yeah. That's a Target.
That's a Target purchase.
Our last culling was good.
Our last culling must have been good because we kept a lot of stuff that we liked.
Well, yeah.
Imperial Settlers.
Thank you. Imperial Settlers. We'll hold on to that one. I like that one.
All right. New Frontiers. Race for the Galaxy.
All right.
Board
So
game.
here's the deal. I'm a sucker for Race for the Galaxy and all things Race for the Galaxy. And so New Frontiers is the board game version of Race for the Galaxy. If you ever played Race for the Galaxy, the card game.
Yeah.
So that stays.
Okay.
I don't know why I like it so much. I just like space games, I think.
And then we have, just to show you, Roll for the Galaxy and Race for the Galaxy.
See?
So, there we go.
Love them both.
All right. New Bedford and New Bedford Rising Tides.
I like New Bedford.
I really enjoy this game.
It's a good game.
I like this a
That was
lot.
one of my first Gen Con experiences.
What, New Bedford?
When New Bedford was coming to Kickstarter, and then I kickstarted it, and it was like one of my first Kickstarter campaigns I got into.
Yeah.
And it was just a really cool experience. This is back before Kickstarter became what it is today. And I really, really got excited for it. So
yeah, this was cool.
I do like it. It's a fun game.
We also have Nantucket, which I love a lot.
Yeah.
Which is like a pocket-sized version of this game that plays very quick.
The card version of New Bedford. It's a whaling game for those of you who don't know.
It's a whaling game. Arkham Horror, the card game.
I like that game, actually. Even though it is Arkham Horror, it's a good card game. It's a good living card game. It actually was really good.
Roll for the Galaxy.
Oh, come on. Actually, out of that whole series, Roll for the Galaxy is my favorite.
Yeah, you like rolling dice.
Yep.
Silent Victory. U.S. submarines in the Pacific, 1941 to 45.
I think that box is damaged, so I don't think I can get rid of that one.
You could give it away. Does anybody like these games? It's healing a little bit.
It is right. It is damn. I remember that one. Yeah, they're hard to get, these GMT games. They're like print you print on demand type thing where you order them and they print like in batches of a certain amount.
So do you want to keep it?
Yeah, it's a very technical game where it's a lot of dice and charts.
I guess if you're gonna have one,
that's the one to have. And you basically are just submarines going out World War II hunting ships. And it's all like randomly generated and stuff. And you're just trying to get the most tonnage.
Let's see.
Without getting killed.
We have Coldwater Crown.
Love Coldwater Crown.
We're gonna keep.
Mm-hmm.
Mysterium.
Mysterium, we play that so much.
Spirit Island.
Good game.
Awesome.
Keep that.
We'll keep that. Tiny Towns.
Tiny Towns. We bought it, never played it.
We bought it, never played it, and then we have another copy of it as well, by the way.
Okay, so we'll hold on to it.
So
maybe we'll give the other copy away. Of a brand new copy we could give away as a prize, unopened.
Oh, this is a. This is a. Feel like this is a.
No, that's real deal.
This is the real one.
Yeah,
right?
vinyl.
This is the real deal. Yeah. Vinyl. You cannot get this game anymore.
Yeah, that is a good game, Vinyl.
This is a really good game. I actually really like this game.
Yeah.
I think we were going to recommend this in one of our lists, but I couldn't find it, so I felt bad like recommending it because you literally cannot find this.
Yeah, we didn't want to recommend any games that you couldn't
like go out and get.
Yeah, that wouldn't be right.
Yeah, but this is a really good one. It's all about like going through musical history. It's a set collection game.
Yeah.
So it's really fun. Has guitar minis. Explorers of the North Sea.
I can't see.
Hold on, I gotta pull it out. Explorers of the North Sea.
Oh yeah, I like that one. We'll hold that. I want to get into that collection.
You want to get into it?
I think I might. I might open that
really
Pandora's box. We haven't ventured into that whole series yet. I know Brandon from All Aboard Gamer.
He's like in love
He's
with Garfield games.
obsessed with all of those, and he has them all. And I haven't bit yet. So
Nemo's War.
Nemo's War is
So
an amazing
This is so good.
co-op. If you are a solo player, you need to have it. We failed, but it is such a just such a fun thematic game.
It's beautiful too,
and it's just so rich in story, and it's a beautiful game.
Well, it's Tool.
Really, really good game.
Underwater Cities, obviously, we're keeping. Okay, here we go. Can you still see me?
Barely. So.
Okay. Foothills.
You're gonna have to go on the other side.
Okay, like this.
Yes, and do it that way.
This is awkward for me, but that's okay.
This is awkward. Well, that's awkward.
This is a 2-person Snowdonia experience.
Foothills is good.
Yeah, this is actually good. It's quick.
Yeah. It's like that is Foothills is the Snowdonia light game.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have Snowdonia.
Terra Mystica.
Oh, I like that. That's a classic.
Yeah, I was like not even taking it off. Ulm.
Ulm
is actually a really good game.
Ulm was good. We just haven't played it.
We've played it before.
No, I mean like recently. Yeah.
What do you think? Do you want to keep it?
We may not ever bring it back out.
I don't like. It's a really good game. I just don't know if we're gonna play.
It's not one that we'll pull out, and I know that.
Here we go. So we'll add that to the list.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a really good game.
This box lid is upside down too.
They all are.
I wonder what that tells about us.
I don't know. My Village.
My Village. I don't know if I'll ever play that game again.
Yeah.
It's an okay game.
It's not great.
No.
Okay, here you go.
Not in love with it.
This is like the fastest review of many games we've ever done.
It's like micro reviews on each one.
All right.
Which I guess is the fun part of going through somebody's collection, right? You get to hear their thoughts on those games, and you're like, oh, well, I don't have that one, and it seems like you like it, so. Sorcerer
City.
That's another one of those place tiles, right?
Yeah, this is another one where you're placing tiles. They've got different colors on them. You're trying to match them up.
Yeah, that was a neat game.
Colors and stuff. Oops, I'm holding it like completely the wrong way. So you want to keep?
Yeah, I think we'll hold on to that for now.
Okay. Is this a?
Fix the box, or give it to me and I'll fix it.
Here, fix this.
Does this say what?
I was gonna ask if it was a prototype.
No, this is a real game.
All right, we have Between Two Cities.
Between Two Cities. Don't particularly like that game.
I don't remember this game.
You never played it with me.
Oh, I did?
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of it. Okay. I'll be honest.
All right. Well, it goes. It's got pretty tiles.
It's really not.
It's only the back sides.
Very drab. Only the back sides are pretty. It's really not that great of a game, to be honest.
City Skylines.
That's a cool game. Talk about cool game. Talk about
beautiful.
Cool city games.
Yeah.
Here you go. Sorcerer City. What are all the city games over there?
Yeah. Well, they're organized by color, so if it's got a sky.
What else we got?
Escape Plan.
Oh, love that.
So good.
Right back. Another city game.
Yeah. This is like Escape Plan is a cool, like, you're competing, but if you kind of all sort of want to play together a little bit, it's fun.
Well, you all want to get out, but you also
exactly.
You don't want to be the last one out.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, you don't like splitting your focus between the two of us?
He doesn't like that. Empires of the Void 2. Ooh, I like this game a lot.
I do too. I think that's a great game.
A lot. I really like this game.
I mean, I could join her at the.
Why don't you join me?
Yeah, I'll join you for the remainder. How about that?
Thank you. That's better.
All right.
You have your fancy pants on.
I do have my fancy pants on. I'm too tall for the camera setup, though.
Hey, you know what? This is what the world's like at my level.
Yes. All right. So yes, Empire of the Void. Keep it.
Okay.
What else? I'll put a chair up over here. How about that?
What?
I'll bring a chair over.
Then it makes it look like I'm just presenting you with games, which is weird.
It's great.
It's weird. You should stand up.
But I'm too tall for the camera.
5 Tribes.
5 Tribes I like.
Yeah, 5 Tribes.
Really like that game.
Ooh, what is this? This might be a prototype. Is this?
Crisis is not a prototype.
It's not a prototype.
Nope.
Okay.
That is a cool game, actually. We haven't played it in a while, but
Oh, I remember this game.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I do remember this one. All right. Above and Below, obviously, we're keeping. Legendary, Marvel.
Let's days. That's just everybody must own Legendary.
Here, Euphoria.
Euphoria.
Build a Better Dystopia.
The box is upside down. So Euphoria is actually a really good game too. Not one that
Build a Better Dystopia.
Yeah, it's a really cool game.
Can I see that? Thank you. Yeah, we haven't played this in a long time.
We haven't played it in a while, but
we should play this again.
But it's a good one. Yeah, there's a lot we should play again.
Yeah, this is a really good one.
Yeah, that's a keeper.
Right. Star Trek Frontiers.
Star Trek Frontiers is the Mage Knight Star Trek.
Palace of Mad King Ludwig.
Keeping it. I think we get rid of it.
You've got feelings about it.
I don't like it.
You don't like this one?
Oh wait, is this the palace? This is the castle.
The palace.
I like the palace.
The palace is good.
I don't like castles in the Live Mad King Ludwig.
Which we might have already gotten rid of.
We might have gotten rid of that.
Feast for Odin, obviously you want to keep.
Yeah. The city.
The city. This game is so much fun.
It's good.
If you don't have this game,
yeah, it's a good
you should go get it. It is so fun and so fast to play. I love this game.
It is a good game.
Okay.
You're building a city with cards. And
yes, very quickly.
It's like almost like set collection kind of.
Yeah.
But you're trying to like get certain types that trigger.
The first to a certain number of points, so it scales up really fast.
Really fast.
So like you're playing. Somebody in your group is playing like a long game and they get like really frustrated because the game ends and they have like no points. But it's really good.
Really good.
Gugong.
Gugong.
That's such a good one too.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Really like Gugong.
Yeah.
That's a Tasty Minstrel.
That's a Game Brewer TMG.
Oh, Tasty Minstrel.
Tesla vs. Edison. War of Currents.
We like this one.
I like this one with the expansion.
Yes.
Raj of the Ganges we like.
Raj of the Ganges really good.
Great Western Trail expansion.
Good.
We've got Imperial Tunnels Roll and Write.
That's just Roll and Write collection. Roll and Writes I don't mind keeping because they're small box.
Yeah.
And they don't take up a lot of space.
Maracaibo.
This is like our good shelf. Yeah.
Hit Z Road.
Hit Z Road we probably don't need.
What's the matter with the back of this game?
What do you mean?
Oh, it's supposed to be like that, right?
Yes.
It's supposed to look like
Hit Z Road is a zombie game, and you're like zombie apocalypse, but all the components and the box are created in such a way that it looks like they were pieces found in a zombie apocalypse.
It's pretty cool.
The theme is.
The theme's cool, but we probably won't play
it. But the game is like not something we'd play probably.
And we played it with the kids, I think, didn't we?
I have better zombie games, we'll put it that way. So I probably won't play this one.
Nations and Nations the dice game.
Love both of those.
Okay. We've got Star Trek Panic,
which is actually a really good game. Star Trek Panic.
Tell me about it.
Star Trek Panic is like Castle Panic for those of you who know what Castle Panic is. But it's like every round things are starting to like the ship in this one is in the middle, and everything's like all the bad things are coming in from all the different sides, and you basically have to deal with it. And you have cards that like kind of thwart all the different things that are coming in. Castle Panic, it's orcs coming in and you're in the castle and you're knocking them out. And you're trying to put not have them break your walls and all that stuff. Yeah. But it's really good.
Citadels. I like this game.
This was a fun game.
This is fun.
One we probably
remember you have to like put out your people.
Yeah. You have a different roll or something every turn. Yeah, because there's 7 or 8 rolls, and you take a different roll every turn, and you're doing certain things. It was interesting. I wouldn't get rid of it. I think that's a pretty good game.
Yeah, this one's really good.
Yeah.
I feel like 2015 and 2016 were like golden
years, yeah,
for board gaming. Sagani. Is this a...
That's a Rosenberg?
Yes.
It is. That's the one with those nature
really
sprites.
We
like that one. Yep.
Jaws.
I like it.
Rekyult
is a Uwe.
We gotta keep that one.
So we keep it. So that is the whole shelf. Let me look at the
except for these top games.
Well, we're gonna do that next. So that is the shelf. We're going to go and do
we'll do the top
of the shelf. We'll bring them down one at a time, figure out if we're gonna keep them or not. I can tell you right now we're gonna keep most of what's on the top.
Yeah.
So starting from the side, we have
Talk to this camera here.
Which one? Oh, we're on this one.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yes, we have SOS Titanic. We
It's
just
so good.
did a playthrough. Really great solitaire game. Love this
Yeah.
one. Keeping it.
Cora. Also really good.
Really like this
Really
game.
like
We
this
did a
one.
playthrough recently. We're keeping it.
Yeah.
Imperium Classics.
Nah. What?
I don't know yet.
We have to give it another shot.
I'm
two
not,
or three.
I'm not sold on this
Yeah.
yet. People praise it,
love it. Yeah.
and I haven't felt that yet. I think
Yeah.
I'm going to give it a couple more rolls.
Yeah, I
and
think
then,
we need to maybe try some of the different.
Yeah, and if it doesn't sink in, then I'm going to get rid of it.
Yeah.
Because I'm not in love with it yet. Let's put it that way.
Cool.
Biblios Quill and Parchment. This is a rolling right.
Mhm.
We're going to hold on to it.
Yep.
Right?
Gallerist.
The Gallerist.
Yes.
This is a Lacerda.
We're getting killed.
These always stay in the collection. They're part of the family. You don't get rid of family members.
Right.
Maharaja. Talk about that one, won't you? You picked that one, so
What?
I want you to. So you picked that one at the game store, so I want you to talk about
It
it.
does have a huge board. I was so not impressed with this game. I was a big Cranio fan. Like a Cranio creation comes out, I still gravitate towards it. But yeah, this one I was just like, I was so excited to get into it. I was like, oh, it's a cool theme and like pretty colors and cool meeples and I'm like, you're doing stuff for the Raja. Not cool. Yeah, it's going directly to the trade. Now, I don't know if it's just because we expected a heavier experience. I think that was probably what it was.
Yeah.
Especially I think with the price point.
Yeah, I did not.
But it's a 90-minute game.
Yeah.
And all you're really doing is like making a path from one
city to the next. And the elephant's moving from city to city, and you're just chasing this elephant the whole game.
And it was just nothing new was happening, and I didn't at the end feel like there was any kind of like, wow, look what I did for 90 minutes.
No.
So not for me.
Nah, not. But we played it once.
Maybe for you.
We were going to do a playthrough of it. We were doing our practice plays, and I'm just like, I'm not having fun with this.
Yeah.
So let's move on. Anachrony.
Keeping it.
Yep. Predaporter.
This is another one. This is this is like my shelf.
This is your shelf of
shame. So Predaporter is one that we played one half of a time.
Yeah.
Because we had a friend that was playing with us, and he was like not as into it, and I don't know what was happening. It was late, I think, or something.
It was late.
So, but we need to give it another shot because it was kind of like we didn't have the right environment to be understanding what was going on because he was just not.
And we were having trouble with the rules.
So we had a lot of trouble with the rules, so we had to revisit it.
Which is a Portal Games thing. Their rules aren't always the best, but
yeah. All right, want to talk about Undaunted?
Yeah, Undaunted. So I picked up Undaunted. I like it. It's really cool. It's a war game. It's a tactical war game. Bunch of different scenarios in World War II. She doesn't love it, but as an AI, so it doesn't really you could play solo. But I dig it, and I'm gonna be getting more into it. I think.
Okay.
I really like it. I like the theme of it a lot.
Are you gonna get the expansion?
I have one expansion already. There's a new one coming out. I think it's Stalingrad. Yeah. There's also an Africa campaign that's already out. I don't have that yet, but I will eventually.
Yeah. Rococo, Pride of Place.
That's the new one. That does get its Pride of Place up there.
And it looks like this in these zooms.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous.
It is.
And it weighs like 9,000 pounds.
It does.
Cloudage.
Cloud Age.
Cloudage.
I like Cloud Age.
I like it.
It's
it
good.
Wasn't.
I don't love it.
I don't love it. It wasn't like as these airship games. Like I am waiting for like a really solid,
a really good dirigible game.
Dirigible. Remember Dastardly Dirigibles?
Yeah, that wasn't very good either.
Did that ever go to Kickstarter?
I don't. It came out. Yeah.
It didn't fund. Maybe.
No, I think it was.
It did.
Yeah, I don't even know if it kickstarted. I think it was actually just published. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
it's just a publishing. Yeah.
Sierra West. You really like this game.
That's a cool game. This has like 6 games in the box. Like,
yeah.
You plug and play these different decks, and it becomes a different game. Like same mechanics, but like thematically, it becomes like one game you're about getting fish, another one you're about getting gold, another one you're about like outlaws, right? And another, it's just there's so many cool little twists and nuances with this one that in the box alone, it's like, oh my God, we've been wanting to do a playthrough of it. I don't know why we haven't yet, but
yeah, that's why it's up here.
Yeah,
we're like, we need to do some of this.
Excavation Earth.
Excavation Earth.
Oh.
Okay.
Remember this one?
The cube pushy.
Yeah, I don't like this one.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
I wanted to like this one a lot.
I know.
We've been trying to play it. It was okay.
I thought it was good.
It was fun for what it was.
I thought it was good. The thing is, it's the math component.
Yeah.
Because it's like you're turning cubes into other things, and you really have to have a good grasp on how those conversions work. And we did a playthrough of it, so you can go and watch that and see, what our thoughts were on it, and also how that works. But it was a little. And I don't know how it would play with like more. I can't imagine playing with more people, to be honest with you. Actually,
it wasn't as thematic as I wanted it to be. I just didn't. I was just disconnected. Like we played it a few times.
Was disconnected from the
it was enjoyable for what it was, but it's not something I'm gonna look to want to play more of.
Okay. Yeah.
It just doesn't really fit what I like anymore.
There you go.
I've grown out of it.
All right.
Crystal Palace.
I really
I think this is a good one. I think this is
really
a really good game.
This was the one I was thinking when we were looking at legendary inventors, right? This is the one I was thinking of as an alternative that's actually, I think, a little bit more fun.
Okay.
So.
That's a keeper.
Okay. Tournament fishing. Is this the real deal?
That's the real deal. Well, that's the this is the one.
That's the real one, right? Yeah.
I think so. Or at least the prototype of it. But no, I think it's a full copy, but it was a pre-release copy of it. But this is a good fishing game. Like there are
really good.
We own 3 fishing games. Yes. All 3 of them are really good.
Yeah.
This is one of them.
Yeah.
Enough said.
Carnegie, obviously.
Carnegie, we're keeping.
We're keeping it. You have Hadrian's Wall.
Hadrian's Wall.
Have not played yet.
I have.
You have played.
No, we played it. You and I played it a little bit. Yeah. This is Hadrian's Wall is a roll and write on steroids.
Oh yeah.
It's really good roll and write, for my opinion. I enjoyed it a lot. I think it's beautiful, and it's I would call it a premium roll and write.
Yeah.
No doubt. Like this is a premium.
Yeah. And last we have Lost Ruins of Arnak.
Arnak's not going anywhere.
Obviously, we're not getting that. Do you want me to pull the?
No, I don't want to.
Box throne.
Not yet. I think that's most of what's on the box throne is prototype.
Okay.
So.
All right.
But I think we're gonna switch to the front cam
and do a recap.
On what we have on the table.
Okay. All right.
They just can't see you.
Oh no, that's okay.
All right, here we go.
Hey guys.
Can you see her behind
that?
So we are back to talk about our recap here. So
we actually pulled a lot of games.
Oh, I know. We pulled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16,
17, 18, 19,
20 games.
20 games.
20 games in total. We are going to.
Okay. You want to recap?
Yep. So let's go.
All right.
Down
What's
the
everybody
list.
saying? How are you guys enjoying this? This is fun to watch people go through their stuff. All right. Let's see. I'm enjoying your mini reviews. Yeah, this is pretty cool. It is like a super expedited review, right?
So,
all right. So My Village.
Yep. So recap. My Village is going.
Yeah, just not for us.
Yep. Ulm.
Also, excellent game. Like if I had to give this game a review, I would recommend it. You should play it. It's great. It's just a little bit too light for us, and we have kind of enough in that.
We've got to draw the line.
Yeah. Empires
of the North going.
Yeah. Four Gods. A game I always remember.
Remember it, but it's I'm not even sure what the right side up is on this box.
I don't know. I don't think it matters.
Doesn't matter.
Actually.
It's good for me.
Photosynthesis.
Happy to get rid of this one. We don't really like this one at all.
But that's only because my expectations.
It was one of those that everybody. This is where you fall into the trap.
It is.
Everybody's like, "Oh, this is the game to get at Gen Con."
This is what I want to do.
You buy the game, and then you get it home, and you're like, "That wasn't fun at all." And I don't know why.
Yeah.
I don't know who hyped that up.
Yeah.
But not for us.
Yeah.
Always fall into that trap.
That's the thing. Is like you always wonder whatever happens to these games. You're like, it's hyped. I gotta get it. You spend all this money on this game.
That's what happens.
And
they end up getting called.
It's a great game.
They end up at the Goodwill. Goodwill for $10.
Too.
Pioneers. Not a bad game. Like, these aren't bad games. So don't take me wrong. Like, these were in our collection.
Yeah.
So they were at some point games that we really liked for whatever reason. Photosynthesis, I don't think we ever liked it. It just we bought it at Gen Con because of the hype, and we've stopped buying games because of hype.
Oh, we learned that lesson a while
ago.
ago.
Like we don't buy hype games anymore. Like like we don't look at the list of Gen Con releases because it's like, it's okay. Let me know what's out, but I'll wait for it to hit retail.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I really, really want the Twilight Inscription, which is the Twilight Imperium roll and write.
Right.
That was a Gen Con release. Okay, it's out tomorrow. I'll get it. Like I'm not hurting because I didn't get it. Like,
right.
So I can wait.
Tapestry.
This
is 10,275 out of 25,000.
Yeah, first printing. So this has got to be worth a pretty. This is a mint right here. This is like collector's edition.
All right, and we have the dwarves.
The dwarves and the saga expansion.
And why are you getting rid of those?
I kickstarted it and I didn't love it. Okay, that's all. I played it once and I'm like,
I think that's really, like the only game.
This game just doesn't really sing to me.
I never played that, right?
You never played it.
Okay, I think that's the only game in this.
The game's okay. You know what I mean? For what I paid on Kickstarter, I'm like, it wasn't worth it.
Newton, again, not a bad game. Just I was disappointed because it had the same issue for me as Lorenzo Magnifico of the same, Yeah. But I don't know. It's just strange. It's strange.
It's another one of those things where everybody says this is the game you're supposed to like.
Yeah.
And then you find out you don't really like it.
Right.
So maybe there's something wrong with me.
Maybe
there isn't.
I don't know. Probably not.
Maybe there's something wrong with everyone else.
That's weird.
Legendary Inventors.
I know, like
I'm actually not sure I want to get rid of this. I'll be honest with you.
I know it's so good because you just put your little discs in there. And
this is what you have to do. You've got to put your games aside, think about it, walk away, come back, and see if you still want to get rid of them. Because
see how it feels to put it in that throwaway pile.
I don't think I want to get rid of this.
Okay,
I want to keep it.
I would agree.
I want to keep it.
Yeah.
We've just changed our minds.
There you go.
It's staying.
Okay. It's going to stay. I like that one.
It's staying.
All right. Atelier.
Yeah. Good game.
Also really good. Yeah, it's gorgeous.
It's just like there's only so many light games you can play.
Well, here's the thing. If you know somebody who is like very into art, like this is one of those games where like, I want to get somebody into gaming, whatever. And I'm like, okay, what kinds of stuff do they like? They're really into like art. They go to art museums. They really appreciate real art. Like this game is full of actual masterpieces. It's with really a bunch of flavor text and everything. It's such a good game.
It's just,
but it's not a game we are going to play.
Not something we're going to play.
Yeah,
it's unfortunate because somebody else will. Here's the thing: somebody else will get more enjoyment out of this than we do, and that's really what matters.
Nate says, "Did you already talk about the reason for ditching Tapestry? I picked it up and haven't played it yet." First of all, we did a review. We did a playthrough on Tapestry, so you can kind of go back to that to sort of get kind of our thoughts on it. Because I'm pretty sure we went in depth in our review. For me personally, I was expecting a civilization building game, there were a lot of things in this game that threw me off from that because it was really more just about pushing up tracks.
There's 4 main tracks, and your whole goal is to push up 4 tracks.
Yes,
and that's it.
For me, the part that threw me off the most was that there's this deck that you use, a deck of cards that indicate like different inventions, or how you like move through time, but you don't move through time. Everything's in the one deck. It's not even seated,
and it's all out of order.
So it's
chronologically. Like, you can invent electricity before you invent the wheel.
Find fire. Yeah, exactly.
Like
it's just like the whole theme was very disconnected.
It's just not. It's not a historical civ builder.
Right.
It's just there's a lot of loose ties in with the theme.
Exactly.
So for me, it's just disconnected. When I have a game like Nations, the board game, which is a real civ builder, like for me, that's what I want to play.
Right, exactly. Yeah, I like.
It's unfortunate. It's a beautiful game.
It is.
Don't get me wrong. You may like it, but it wasn't. It's not that we don't like it. It's just
don't go into it expecting that it's a civ builder.
It wasn't what we thought it was going to be, and it's just not something that we enjoyed.
And I think it has, and there's expansions for it and stuff now.
There is, and maybe it's better. So I mean, we may regret getting rid of it.
What's it like Lorenzo? Which did we get rid of Lorenzo at some point? We
did. We don't have Lorenzo, right? It's gone.
But what I heard was the expansion actually fixed the game.
Right.
It fixed some of the imbalances.
But I don't feel bad getting rid of that one. So again, we play a lot of games. So
and we keep a lot of games that we can't play. We don't have time.
yeah.
So
The first
stuff
Martian's
that we keep
not going to play
matters,
this anymore.
All right. Tribes, Dawn of Humanity.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was another just kind of it was good, but it was just kind of basic.
There's games that are almost too light in a sense that you're not really, you don't feel fulfilled when playing them.
Since I watched it.
Yeah, Grim Forest is a beautiful game production wise.
We just don't.
It's just not something that's going to get played here.
Yeah, unfortunately.
You know, just like everybody's hyped up on that Alice in Wonderland.
Wonderland's
Wars,
yeah.
and I have zero interest in that game.
Yeah.
Thematically and mechanically, it's just like, but those are like that fairy tale theme doesn't do it for me. Yeah, it just doesn't.
Excavation Earth, we just talked about. Why we're not into it,
sticking with it, and it's it's a pretty game. It's okay. Some people may love it if you sort of like that sort of like pushing up value. It's almost like pushing.
I mean, I do enjoy that.
Yeah.
But again, it's one of those ones like at 2, it was a little bit weird. Like it didn't seem like it was really built for 2 people.
It's not great at 2, and I think that's what really determines a lot of what we like.
Right, because that's primarily what we're doing. These 2 players. Maharaja, just not. I don't know why you think it's so funny.
You're like, I want that one. I'm like, sure.
Well, you know what it is? I'll be honest with you. Like I said, I feel like I don't know if 2015, 2016 were these like amazing years in gaming, or it's just that's when I got into the hobby. So a lot of the games we played and picked up and everything meant a lot more to me. But I would rather play a lot of those now than a lot of the newer stuff. So
you've got a point, because a lot of the newer stuff that we've played has been
it's been like you can watch us while we're calling the collection. We're like, oh man, this is a really good game. It's from 2012.
Stuff, the older stuff is just.
But then when I go to the store and I see a game like Maharaja, I'm like, oh, it's a Euro. It's a Cranio really creation. It's gonna be so good. And then we get it home and it's like, it's just disappointing. That's all. So anyway, Hit the Road. There you go. And Between Two Cities.
Between Two Cities. All right. So that's it. 19 games, or actually 18 if you count the Dwarves as one, because it is an expansion. It's going to be one. So 18 games we've called out of our collection. I think that's a good start.
I think it's a good start. That was only, so we went through 2 Calyx shelves. So we averaged 10 games per Calyx.
Yeah, 10 games per Calyx. Wow, that's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
So we should, in theory, call another 30 games
more,
and we'll have almost 50 games pulled out of our collection at the end of this.
Yeah,
you think about
that's good. And then we'll go through our small box games.
Maybe
our
small boxers too.
And we have I'm willing to bet a lot of the box thrown is prototype.
Yeah. Well, I got to look at we have a shelf around the corner. It's like a built-in where we have a
lot of our kids games and small box games.
What's that?
It's our small box games around the corner.
No, but it's also my
your big stuff.
My big box games like the Reckoners and my Too Many Bones is over there.
You're gonna keep that.
Mechs vs. Minions is over there.
Are we gonna keep Mechs vs. Minions?
I don't know. They're gonna have to stay tuned to see what we think. You won't hold getting rid of Hit the Road against us? You love Hit the Road? Is it that you gonna make me regret doing it?
I won't hold getting rid of Hit the Road against you.
Yeah.
I actually, my heart hurt a little bit when you put that in the pile.
Hit the Road?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I don't know why. I think it's just like charming because it has like little bottle caps and like things really you'd find in the car. And
you're gonna talk me out of it.
And I just feel like it's one that like the kids.
I tell you what, we'll keep it, but we have to play it.
Okay. Sounds good.
Soon.
Okay.
And all right, you talked us out of it. How about
that? If we don't, then it'll be in the next calling. So it was spared.
You spared it from the fire.
No fires.
Oh, no fire? Okay.
No. We spared it, unfortunately, from somebody else. Yeah. Getting it and having a lot of fun.
All right. So I think that about wraps it up. We're going to figure out what to do with this stack of games.
Yes.
And
anything that you guys feel like you might want to see in a giveaway as opposed to
Us getting rid of
us
it.
getting rid of it elsewise.
Yeah.
Somehow else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you
let
what, the
us know.
games, for one thing, the games that we bought that I paid for,
Yeah.
I'm going to sell.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to get my money's worth, right? If I can.
Yeah.
Games we got for review copies.
Oh, well, those absolutely.
We're going to give
we're
away.
not selling those.
We're going to give them away. We'll either give them to a charity or like to the Goodwill.
Yeah.
Or we'll give them. Problem is, when you give stuff to the Goodwill, and
I
ends
don't
up at
want
the
to give.
Goodwill,
We're
and
not.
some
No,
and
I'm not
some
giving anything.
bargain
I'm
game
not-
collector
yeah,
goes to the Goodwill and
me.
buys a bunch
I'll
of great
be-
games
I'll
for
be
$10
buying it back
each,
and
right?
selling it
So it's
anyway.
not really like giving it to a charity. Like the last charity I gave it to was like kids schools in Alaska
so
that couldn't
cool.
get school.
Yeah,
Like
right.
that to me, that was like giving it to kids in need.
That was right before the pandemic
Right
hit,
before
by the way.
pandemic, yeah,
We
it was
spent
perfect.
about, I think, $100. We filled up like a giant box,
Mhm.
and I think we spent $100 to ship that
Just
thing
to
to
ship it out
Alaska.
there.
And they received it
Mhm.
just before the pandemic hit.
Yeah, that
Which we didn't, obviously nobody
box
saw
would
coming,
cost
but
like
it was
$350.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys, for joining us. We had a lot of fun with this. We hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you soon.
All right. Yeah. Well, let me plug all your stuff.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
if you
remember,
want
this is going on the tube.
yes, if you want to follow us and continue this conversation, ask us and dog us about anything we decided to get rid of, I guess you can do that either in the comments below or come join us on Discord, where we're having a lot of fun talking to everybody, and hopefully y'all are having fun too.
Oh yeah. So we'll see you soon.
All right. I'll see you.